Hoggie's beer reviews. Hoggie's beer reviews. What's going on, guys? Thanks for tuning in once again. This is another one of Hoggie's beer reviews, and we're finally getting to the HopSlam. That's right, I mentioned this in a couple videos. It was in the background of a 40-ounce video, but I mean, I do beer reviews, I drink craft beer. It's the good shit, and I enjoy it, and I enjoy a good IPA, and I enjoy a beer like this. Take a look at HopSlam. That's right. HopSlam is one of those really like famous, really revered, you know, the beer nerds love this stuff, and I hate the word beer nerd or beer geek. I hate those phrases, but this is like Pliny the Older. This is, one of those beers that just has a really good reputation because every year it's a limited brew. Every year it's hard to come by. It's really hoppy and hops fade, so it's one of those things that you got to come across right when it's released, drink it fresh, and I came across this 6-pack at Whole Foods about a week and change ago, and I just snatched it, and I get to the register and the motherfucker was $18.99. Shit. But I figured it's worth it, man, because it's pretty fucking fresh. This is brand new HopSlam. Where's the date? Shucks. There we go. Package 02-10-12. So February 10, 2012. February 10, today is April 5th. So it's basically 2 months old. Not the freshest, specimen you can come across, but fresh enough for me. And I mean, you gotta love the logo. Any beer where the logo is a little guy getting crushed by a big old hop. Matter of fact, if you can't, if you couldn't make out the bottle, take a look at that thing. Ain't that cool? I love the logo on this thing. And I mean, it's one of those beers that has a reputation. I got Beer Advocate right here, and it's telling me that out of 2,710 reviews, this thing scores a 99. That's it. That's all I really have to say. It's a winter seasonal. It's only released in winter, late winter, I guess. And it's a double IPA. That's 10% alcohol by volume. Probably another reason why people love it, because it's a 6-pack of 10% beers. You drink all 6 of these, ooh boy. I have the Bell's page open too, and it just says, starting with 6 different hop varieties added to the brew kettle and culminating with a massive dry hop addition of Simcoe hops, Bell's HopSlam Ale possesses the most complex hopping schedule in Bell's repertoire. Selected specifically because of their aromatic qualities, these Pacific Northwest varieties contribute a pungent blend of grapefruit, stone fruit, and floral notes, a generous malt bill, and a solid dollop of honey. Honey, oh yeah, it's ale brewed with honey. Provide just enough body to keep the balance in check, resulting in a remarkably drinkable rendition of the Double India Pale Ale style. That's straight from Bell's. And again, 10%. Alcohol by volume, shelf life, 6 months. That's what they say. And yeah, that's what it is. So, enough talking. I don't have an opener. That sucks. I usually prepare myself. Fortunately, I'm always prepared. So even though I don't have an opener, Spyderco will do the job. And I'm not dicking around. It's time to drink some HopSlam. Got the IPA goblet because I drink all my IPAs out of this glass. What the hell? And I'm just, I'm just gonna drink this damn thing. There's really not much else to say. This is just one of those sought-after beers. It has a hell of a rep. I tried it last year. Was it last year? Was it last year? No, it was. I think it was 2010. 2010. I got a bottle of it, a bottle or two of it, and I liked it, but I didn't think it was as spectacular as I thought it would be, as it was made to be, or the hype. I had wifey's vocal review in the background. She hates getting on camera, and we were both kind of underwhelmed, but it wasn't as fresh as this. So trying it again with kind of a different mind state, different way of looking at it. It's citrusy, man. There's a hint of honey, underneath everything, but this is a citrusy beer. Hoppy, slight hint of pine, mainly citrus, like a mandarin, like a grapefruit. Yeah, I mean, it smells good. It smells like a good IPA. And I mean, look at that color. It's hazy as hell, but it's an amber. It's like a light orange amber. No, it's coming out a lot darker on camera. That's always the case. But trust you me, it looks good. Ah. Yeah, okay, so HopSlam by Bell's, one of my favorite brewers. They make Two Hearted Ale, one of my favorite beers. So, time for HopSlam. Cheers. Thanks for tuning in, and I'm sorry you can't get this, because $18.99 in limited distribution. This should be available to everybody, goddammit. But if it was available to everybody, a lot of people wouldn't like it. The alcohol is not well hidden. This thing is boozy. Not in a cheap, dirty way, but the alcohol is more than present. I mean, you know, I've drank 10%, you know, high gravity malt liquors where the alcohol is a little more subtle than this. Especially with the kind of like that bitter mixture of the hops towards the end, like the aftertaste, you almost get like a rubbing alcohol kind of thing. I mean, I can drink it, but I wouldn't call this smooth at all. I mean, yeah, it's a hop blast. You really get a lot of resinous pine and citrus up front. But it's boozy. There's that little rubbing alcohol quality that's unmistakable. 10%. It has a good body. The malt body's there. There's a bit of honey there. You can catch that sweetness. But it's still, you know, on the lighter side of medium. Not a super thick, heavy body. I'm sure that'll change a little as it warms. But by the color, you can tell this is not a really malty double IPA. And it's really hoppy. If you're a hop head and you love hoppy, you know, hop bomb beers, this is for you. But to be completely honest with you guys, and you know I love me some good IPAs, man, but this is, once again, disappointing. It's not smooth. It's not, I don't want to use the word balanced, because, you know, it's a hop bomb. It's not supposed to be balanced. It's supposed to be hoppy, but the hops are kind of sharp. They don't go, I don't know, they don't do one of these. And that booziness just really throws me off. I mean, I'll drink this over a Budweiser any day of the week, you know that, but honestly, I wouldn't spend another $18.99 on HopSlam. It's not worth it. It's not that good for what it is, for the hype, for the, you know, for the reputation it has. And just to go off topic for a quick second, back over here, Beer Advocate. You know, I hate to say it, but a lot of the 2,700 people who call this thing excellent, you know what? A lot of them are the snobby, bougie beer nerd types who are gonna rate the beer high because it is a $19 six-pack. You know, and I gotta be honest with you, I paid 19 bucks, and I don't think it's worth it. It's not as balanced as it should be. The alcohol is not well hidden, which means it's just not that great a recipe, not that great of an execution of, you know, a strong double IPA with honey. Yeah, it's hoppy. That's about all it is. Some people are going to be upset about this one, but I don't give a shit. I keep it real. This is a glass half empty. Because for the price, for the rep, for the hype, this should be better. And it's boozy, and it's kind of unbalanced, and it's not as smooth as it should be for the price, for the hype, etc. Now, I'm going to do the Swamp Ape IPA. It's brewed in Florida. It's 4 packs only. It's a 10% double IPA. We'll do a review of that, kind of compare it to this. Be on the lookout for that. I'll try to get that in the next week or two. But as far as this goes, I might actually save a bottle and do a head-to-head on that one. But yeah, as far as this goes, glass half empty. And we'll leave it at that. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I got a lot more coming. I know I've been doing a lot of swill, but I'm coming back to the craft beer. I'm going to do that knife review thing I was talking about, you know, Spider-Girl and his buddies. And there's shit in the works. Stay tuned, you know, comment, subscribe, thumb up me all that good shit. Hoggie's Beer, Twitter, Facebook, Google Plus, all that. And I'm gone. Cheers.